Everton score a goal for Tottenham to get the job done tonight. Spurs up to 8th in the Premier League, and the journey for European football for the 2020-2021 season continues. Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all keeping safe and well. It is game day today. Tottenham take on Everton at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and it would be an understatement for me to say that Tottenham need the 3 points and desperately need a win. Tottenham are currently 10th in the Premier League. A win tonight would put Tottenham 8th. A draw against Everton tonight would put us 9th, and a defeat against Everton would put us down to 11th. The teams have just been announced, and this is the Tottenham lineup. Hugo Lloris in goal, Serge Aurier at right back, Eric Dyer and Toby Alderweireld in the centre, and Ben Davies at left back. Harry Winks in the centre of midfield with Moussa Sissoko and Giovanni Lo Celso, and then you've got Lucas Moura on the wing with Heung-min Son and Harry Kane up front. Just one difference to my predicted lineup that I put out yesterday on the preview video, and that is Lucas Moura is playing instead of Eric Lamela. I've got to say that I'm absolutely delighted that Toby Alderweireld is back in the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. I think that he is, without doubt, the best defender that we have at the club right now, and he should be in the team. And when you look at the defensive errors and the lack of defending on Thursday night against Sheffield United in the 3-1 defeat, you just think that Toby Alderweireld needs to be in this team. So hopefully Tottenham will get the 3 points tonight. I'm going to speak to a couple of Spurs fans now and get their thoughts ahead of the game. So I've now got Spurs fan Ian with me. Ian, the lineup has just come out for Tottenham. How are you feeling?
About the same as it probably was before, really. There's no real surprises there, apart from Bergwijn not in, is there? Really? But yeah, no, it's all right. I was expecting Alderweireld to come back in anyway. It's Sanchez that's out, isn't it? Yeah.
Toby,
no, other than that, hey?
Toby's back in. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, good. I can't understand why he hasn't been in anyway. He's obviously wanting to get this sorted out for next year, isn't he? You know? But unless they've got plans on selling Toby during the summer break, I don't know. But yeah, I think it'll be a bit better. I see Davies is still in. There's Sessegnon on the bench, isn't he?
Ian, how have you felt since Thursday? Of course, losing to Sheffield United Thursday evening, a thoroughly disappointing display result. Tottenham fans have been very moody in the last couple of days, and rightly so. How would you describe the feeling, since Thursday night, and how can Tottenham turn this around?
I really can't be interested in football at all. I think the season is gone. It's done. It's dusted. I've lost all interest in it completely. I probably don't care where we end up, which is really sad, isn't it? And so from my point of view, I'd rather us not qualify for Europe at all and start again. It didn't do Leicester any harm this year, did it? Really? Yeah. So that's my perception.
I've just checked, by the way, and Sessegnon isn't on the bench, no.
Right. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we like a bit of pace in our team, don't we? That's for sure. Right.
Ian, how can Tottenham turn this around?
Get rid of about five players. They need to get this Ndombele situation is not going to go away, and so there's something obviously going on there. Well, obviously there's a really bad atmosphere within the squad, I would imagine. But the one thing about it is, I think the mistake is that you really need to build your team from the back. You don't build it from the front, and that's what happened last week. They wanted to actually have a Ozzy Ardiles type front line last week, and then build everything else around it. But you can't do that.
Ian, are you surprised that Ndombele isn't in the starting lineup again? Because now this is the 4th Premier League game for Spurs since Project Restart, and he hasn't started one of them. He only got, minimal minutes against Sheffield United as well. Didn't feature in the other 2 games. Are you surprised that he's not featuring again tonight?
Am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised. I don't think he's going to start again this year. And I would imagine he'll be gone in the summer. Really?
Really?
Oh, the dogs are going off someone now. Sorry about that, mate.
Ian,
makes a change for the wife, doesn't it? Hey?
Give me a score
She's just
prediction.
sniffing around my leg. Hey? What?
Give me a score prediction.
Well, I made a prediction this morning, and it was going to be a 6-all draw, right? And Harry Kane's going to score all the goals, and he's going to win the Golden Boot, and then we can actually get more money for him when we sell him in the summer, right?
That's what you go for, then, is it? 6-all draw.
Yeah, it's going to be a draw, certainly. The best we can hope for is a draw. So I would probably 2-2. You know, but I can't see us winning. I think we're rubbish.
Well, Ian, I hope you're wrong, because Tottenham really do need the 3 points, because we are chasing any type of European football we can play next season. So, we need a win. We desperately need a win. So I hope you're wrong. Yeah,
but the ferry crossings to the Isle of Wight, we can still play over there, mate. Now, we're not stuffed completely. Yeah. Or Canby Island. All right.
Always put a smile on my face, you do. Come on, you Spurs.
Yeah, come on, you Spurs. Enjoy the evening, everyone. Take care. Bye.
So I've now got Spurs fan Dean with me. Dean, after Thursday night's performance and result, how are you feeling ahead of this game against Everton tonight?
It was always going to be a tough game anyway, but after Thursday's performance, we were terrible. Absolutely terrible. There was just no desire, no passion, no pride. I don't know what the setup was either. So today, always being a Spurs fan is a nervy experience anyway. So I don't know how we're going to. I still think we're going to win. I still think it's going to be a 2-1. But yeah, I'm a little bit apprehensive. On paper, our team looks really good. The bench looks good. But you look at Everton's team and the way they're playing under Ancelotti, playing so well now. They've it's like they believe in what he's saying, whereas our guys don't believe in what Mourinho's saying.
Are you not feeling it under Mourinho, Dean? Is that what you're saying?
It's strange because obviously all we keep hearing is Mourinho knows how to defend. He knows how. It's constantly park the bus, park the bus, park the bus. Our bus must have been a mini bus with all the windows out, all the doors out, and the wheels up on bricks because it wasn't parked. It was just rubbish. Dyer had a couple of really cracking games, and then he just seemed to switch off. Sanchez was the same. Aurier, he's either a winger or he's a defender. They've got to sort that out and find out what that is. As a winger, he does put in some good crosses. I mean, he does get lambasted quite a few times, but he's decent when he's going forward, when he hasn't got to look over his shoulder. But because he's up there all the time, then Sissoko's got to come across, which means we've got no midfield. So it's tough how we're playing at the moment. I'm struggling to get my head around it.
Surely, though, Dean, after Thursday night's performance and result, Jose Mourinho is looking for a reaction from every single Spurs player tonight. Do you think he's going to get it?
He has to. He has to, because us as fans demand it. I can't understand how you, as a professional footballer, can go out, cross that white line, put that shirt on, and be happy with that performance. You just can't. You wouldn't accept it in any other life. You just wouldn't. You wouldn't be an electrician sort of going into work and going, oh, can't get them lights working. I'll go home, take me money. You wouldn't. You make sure the lights are gone. It just makes no sense.
Who's disappointed you since Project Restart, Dean? Because it sounds like, for me, Thursday, when I looked at our defending, there were players that weren't running. There were players that just didn't seem bothered. Jose Mourinho, when we were 3-0 down, was sitting there. He wasn't up. He wasn't, vocal. He wasn't shouting at the players. What needs to change? What is going to change to get Tottenham winning again?
We keep saying there's no leaders on the pitch. Nobody is getting upset. When that second goal comes in, you want people to be shouting and screaming at each other, going, right, you need to be over there. You need to be doing this. But they just put their heads down. They trudge back to the halfway line and start again. But like you say, Jose just sitting there. I mean, I watched the game yesterday. Man City and, oh, blimey, Southampton. Right? It was a nothing game. It meant nothing to either team. But it was brilliant. They didn't stop defending, and Man City didn't stop coming forward. And the game before, I watched like Pep on the sidelines, shouting and screaming. They were 4-0 up, and he was demanding more. I want you to do this, turn and do this. Make sure you lay it off to him. Constantly 4-0 up, and it still wasn't enough. Yet we're 2-3 down, and he's sitting there looking at it, going, "I don't know what to do." That's not a top-class manager. It looks like a manager's almost like given up on the team, or they're not taking into his way of thinking. I don't know what it is, but they don't look happy again.
Dean, what are you actually expecting from tonight? What do you think that we're going to see?
I think more of the same from like as the Sheffield United game. Sorry, it's just tough. We're trying to. It's almost like, right, we want to defend, we want to defend, we want to defend. But if you're defending that deep, especially Kane coming out into our defence as well. So when we do get the ball, there's no out ball. There's no runners. You know, they're not on their toes going, right, we've got the ball. Sonny down one side, Aurier down the other side, Moura through the middle, whatever it is, we're not doing it. It's just, you know, you've got to play our game for us, not work for what they're playing.
Dean, will Tottenham get a European place for the 2020-2021 season?
I'm worried, mate. Normally you're looking forward and thinking, right, if we get a couple of points, we're going to jump, we can do 7th, we can do 6th, we can do this. I'm looking behind me now, looking at the teams that are coming up behind us going, we lose a couple of games, lose the North London derby, lose this game tonight, we could be 13th. It's that bad. I mean, as a player, you've got to think, I don't want that. I don't want to be Champions League last season and this season, not even being the top half of the table. It's just crazy. I can't understand where we've gone so wrong. We only need to pick up another couple of players, which we're supposed to have done, and then Ndombele, not on the pitch again. That makes no sense. Really doesn't.
Does that disappoint you?
It does for the money we spent on him, because we could have quite easy for a few extra £1,000. We could have gone for Bruno Fernandes instead of Ndombele. Could have done quite easily, couldn't we? And look at the change he's made at Man United. All right, he does go over a little bit easy. That's one thing he needs to get out of his game. But if you had the choice with them two now, looking at hindsight, although it is a brilliant thing, you would choose Fernandes every day of the week over Ndombele. He's not even getting any minutes. So what is wrong? And we've had all this time, and we said, well, if we don't do the UEFA League, UEFA Cup, then
Europa League, get it right.
Yeah, right. So if we're not doing that, sorry, I've been out for a run. My brain's got no oxygen left, right? If we're not in that, then we're just going to be concentrating on the Premier League.
Yeah.
Then we got more time to prepare. We had a week. We had a week to prepare for the Sheffield United game, and still couldn't do it. We had a week. So don't know. I mean, I'm just watching the pictures of our guys coming on now. They look so miserable. Really, really. All right, you can't. But they do. They all got heads down. There's the body language. It's just strange.
Is it funny though, Dean, that both of us have obviously seen the performance last Thursday against Sheffield United, really poorly defending, losing 3-1, and then both of us come back today and say we're going to win 2-1 today.
If you, like I say, it's the hope that kills you. But at the same time, if any fan, you don't go to a game knowing that you're going to get smashed. You just don't. You're always hoping, look, there's enough on that piece of paper, and so I wrote the team down, and on the bench, that we should win this game, right? We both went up there to Everton just before when we beat them 6-2, and we said it was going to be 2-1, a pair of us. We played brilliantly that game. And what's different in our team? We've got Lo Celso in. Apart from that, the team's the same. Their team isn't much different. So really, we should be more the same. But you wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say, "Oh, we're going to give them a 6-2 drubbing." You're just not. Oh God, don't make me see this again. I'm just watching the Sheffield United.
Yes.
Defend. You can see it coming.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
right, well, Dean. On that note, I'm off.
Yeah.
Nice to talk to you, and let's hope that Tottenham do get the 3 points today, because we really do need them. Dean, thank you very much. Come on, you Spurs.
Go on, you Spurs.
The game is just about to kick off. I'm expecting a good reaction from the Tottenham players tonight, and I'm expecting Tottenham to win 2-1. So come on, you Spurs. 21 minutes gone, and the first chance for Tottenham, and Lucas Moura created his own chance, hitting it with his right foot, just whistling past the post. Tottenham in the first 20 minutes have been very slow build-up play, lots of backward passing and sideward passing. You know, we need to get going. 1-0 Tottenham in the 24th minute, Giovanni Lo Celso, and it deflects in. Come on, you Spurs! It's the water break now, but the goal, Harry Kane tried to shoot, it got blocked, the ball came to Giovanni Lo Celso, he turned, shot, and it deflected off the Everton defender, Michael Keane. 1-0 Tottenham. In the 43rd minute, Harry Kane puts a lovely ball in to Lucas Moura, and then Lucas Moura takes the ball on, shoots, and it's deflected for a corner. Everton's first shot in the 50th minute in stoppage time, and there goes the half-time whistle. The shot was Richarlison, just past the left-hand post. That was their first shot of the game. Unbelievable. As the Tottenham players are going off, Hugo Lloris and Heung-min Son have had to be kept apart because they are fighting one another, having a big argument. Tottenham are 1-0 up. It has been a dreadful half of football from both Tottenham and Everton, but Tottenham do have the lead at the moment. So it's half-time, Spurs 1, Everton 0. I've got Spurs fan Dave with me. Dave, talk us through the first half.
Well, it's a very mediocre, I thought, display as usual from Tottenham. We've come to have the last few games, and we got really lucky, I thought. I mean, Everton were having the better of it for the first 15, 20 minutes. We didn't have a shot on target in the first 20 minutes because I looked at the watch and there was nothing. And then Lucas Moura had a shot just past the post. And then really we got this fluky goal that no one saw coming, that it rebounded off two players. Keane didn't know anything about it, and I think you had to watch it back to see exactly who it came off of. And, well, we'll take it, obviously. Then that really demoralised them, I thought, a little bit, because I think they were there. If we'd have got another goal, I mean, Pickford dropped one, didn't he? And nearly fell onto Sissoko's head. So, yeah, very streaky 1-0 at half-time. I don't know. I mean, we just need to get another goal. If we go back and start defending a 1-0 again, I just think it's going to be another, scary 45 minutes, because I don't think we'll hold out, because Richarlison just had one just past the post right at the end there. And what was all that about with Lloris and Sonny? I mean, obviously, Sonny hadn't been doing his tracking back, perhaps, on Richarlison, because he had that shot right at the end, which could have been a goal. He knew sometimes scores those, as we know. So it's all to play for, I'm afraid, and we're not looking very convincing at all. Lo Celso, I've been very impressed with Lo Celso, I must admit. I think he's been our best player. I really like him. I think he really tries hard. He got one back on the touch line there. I really like every time I see Lo Celso, I really like him. Harry's having a good game. He's bringing players into it, but of course he's got no service. Where is the service from the midfield? Harry Winks going backwards all the time. No, I'm not that happy, but it's a fluky 1-0. But we need another goal.
I don't want to sound negative, Dave, because of course we are winning 1-0 at half time and we desperately need a win. But it's so slow, isn't it?
Very slow. It's so pedestrian. It's a pedestrian performance. And what's wrong with Ben Davies? He just doesn't look the same player, I'm afraid. Since he's come back, from he got injured at West Ham, didn't he? And since he came back, he just looks half the player he was. He's going backwards. He's slow. He's giving the ball away. Eric Dyer had a pass that went flying. Well, where was that going? I mean, it was like into the corner flag. There's so many players out of form, to my mind. I don't know if you're picking that up, Chris.
Absolutely. I think it's one of the most boring halves of football that I've watched in a very, very long time. It's not what I expected from this Tottenham-Everton game tonight. And, I'm criticising Tottenham, but Everton, I thought that Everton would give us, much more of a better game. I'm just watching now on the TV, Sonny and Lewis, and I must say that them two, I'm very surprised them two having an argument with one another, because if I'd have picked out two players, if I'd have guessed it, it wouldn't have been those two.
It wouldn't have been those two at all, because really they make them wild, don't they? Normally, but I just don't know where this is going. This game, really, as you say, it's so pedestrian and slow. I mean, for the neutral, they would have dropped off to sleep, I'd have thought. When you
because
think...
as you say, we had our first shot after, 20, 25 minutes. Everton had their first shot in the 50th minute in stoppage time in the first half.
Yeah. I mean, Calvert-Lewin's looked a bit he's very dangerous at corners. He's very good in the air, Calvert-Lewin, and that is a danger point for us. But, I mean, I think Everton look there for the taking. They are. I mean, they've probably seen the record against us, and, they're our favourite team, if you like.
Yeah, absolutely. Dave, you still confident that Tottenham are going to get the 3 points tonight?
Well, yeah, I mean, if we don't get them this time, we keep getting Christmas presents. We got a present against West Ham, didn't we? First goal was it shouldn't really have counted, but in the new scheme of things. But we'll take it as an own goal, and then we get another own goal. So, we'll take whatever's on offer.
Well, as long as Tottenham can scrape into a European position for next year, I suppose that's all we should worry about.
Your fingers and your toes crossed there, Chris, for that.
I've got everything crossed. Yeah. Dave, thank you very much, and come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
54 minutes gone. Son gets in between two Everton defenders, shoots with his right foot, and a good save from Pickford. Unlucky Tottenham. 64th minute, a wonderful ball through from Giovanni Lo Celso. Finds Heung-min Son. Son cuts in, hits it with his right foot, and just past the post. Very, very unlucky. 65th minute, just a minute later, Son at the heart of the action again, hits it this time with his left foot, and Pickford saves. It's the drinks break now. Heung-min Son has had a couple of glorious chances in this second half, and I feel that if Tottenham just get one more goal, we will get the 3 points in this game, and this game will be dead and buried, because Everton have been very, very poor going forward. 68 minutes gone now, and they've had nothing. They've had nothing at all. So one more goal, and Tottenham will secure the 3 points today. We're now in the 78th minute. Heung-min Son is now coming off for Tottenham, and Steven Bergwijn is coming on. 82nd minute, Lucas Moura goes off, and Eric Lamela comes on. We've got 4 minutes of stoppage time now. Jan Vertonghen is coming on. Giovanni Lo Celso is going off. Everton have been on the attack for the last couple of minutes. Just had a shot directed straight at Hugo Lloris. But I'm sure Jose Mourinho is just shoring up the defence for these last few minutes in stoppage time, just to secure the 3 points for Tottenham, because, let's face it, this is really, really needed. The game is over. Tottenham 1, Everton 0. Tottenham have got the job done. I must say that it was a much better performance than Thursday night's defeat at Sheffield United. A very, very boring game today. Tottenham created very little. Everton created even less than Spurs. But the main thing is that Tottenham have got the 3 points. Tottenham are now up to 8th in the Premier League, and the European dream for the 2020-2021 season is still alive. Anyway, I'm absolutely delighted with the 3 points. It just, what a sense of relief. We go into the next game in the Premier League now on Thursday against Bournemouth away, and then after that it is the big one at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Arsenal, the first ever North London derby at a brand new stadium, and we must just keep picking up points. Anyway, Tottenham got the job done tonight. Highly delighted. Come on, you Spurs.